Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life. A Slice of Life. If you're watching this station, then you are doing what? You are super aging. You are getting older without getting old. You know what, darlings? Let me just say something to you. Oh, first, I know you see this color. I know you see all of this. You know what all this is about. But here it is, 1913. Okay. All right, listen to me. If you're watching this station, you know that I'm all about getting older without getting old. And I try to share with you the things that happen to me so that they won't happen to you, or things that happen to me and they happen to you also, that I can say, baby, it's okay. One of the things I want to talk about today is I wrote it down. You can't hold back time. Now you're like, Georgianne, what? You cannot hold back time, baby. You cannot hold back time. I wrote my own notes on this. I said there is never a present moment. Now I got that from just talking with other people, listening to other preachers and pastors and folk. But there's never a present moment because it is immediately a past moment. You live in the now is immediately the past, and the future is right there. So I wrote down the now is the future, and the past, the now is the future and the past at one time. That's what I wrote. The now is the future and the past at one time. And so we're trying to live in the now, but sometimes you want to go back into the past. There's no, you know, what is it? It's a Sankofa bird that turns one part back, head back one way. And listen, my mother used to say you can't warm up cornbread. You just can't warm it up. It doesn't taste the same. You know how you have cornbread right out the iron cast skillet? It's very difficult to warm that up to taste the same. You know, just make a new batch of cornbread. And so I'm saying you gotta let the past go. Some of us, and me included, some of you are still thinking about the past. What had happened was, what happened then, what they said then. And I have a friend who calls that old glory. All the old glory people get together to glorify who they are and try to get somebody in the group that looked up to them so they can have that people, so they can still be looked up to because they need that old glory. Let the past go. It was fun now. It's fun to reminisce, to have family reunions, and go back and look at old pictures. That's great. As long as that is just a process. That's helping you and look at where you are now. That's saying to you, wow, that was fun then, but it's fun now. That was good then, it's still good now. It wasn't better then, and it is now. It's still good because you are still on this earth, baby. And if you're still on this earth, you've got something else to do. You still got something else to do, so let's celebrate what you got to do. If you don't know what you have to do, then by now you should have some purpose. You should have some idea of your purpose. So you start talking about, I don't know my purpose. No. You know, you may not want to admit it. You may not want to say it. You don't want to acknowledge it, but you know by now. Because certain people look at this, 45 and older, you know some kind of purpose going on in your life. You just don't want to acknowledge. I also wrote, why do you want to return to the past? They talk about make America great again. I'm not going to even go there. Why do you want to return to the past? Your experiences is based on the future self of your past self. Let me say it again. Reno, for the people in the back. Why do you want to return to the past? Your experience is based on the future self of your past self. Therefore, going back will place you at the experience of that moment. If you're going back in the past, then you have to go back to the experience of that moment. Now, if you're talking about taking what you know now somewhere, that doesn't happen like that. The reason why we talk about the past in terms of, I wish I can go back, because of the experience that you gain from that moment to this moment. And all the experience that you have brought with you, it doesn't go back. What you do with all the experience you brought with you is take it, put it in a nice package. All the experience that you have brought with you, put a big bow on that package. Get the best paper, wrap that package, put that package right on that shelf, and get ready to get some more experience and take that and go forward. Run forward. Take that experience and to get some more as you go and build up those packages as you go. Because I don't know how long you're going to run this race, but you don't want to run this race in vain. You see? And so it's great to look back. Where else I wrote? What we want to do is take what we know now back to our past. No, that's not going to happen. I like looking back. Like, I put this on today. My daughter in Nalea, my little Gigi, she said, oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. I said, yes, I bought this. Well, I said, I'm not going to buy any pink. That's what I said. I said, I don't wear pink. And I said, well, but it's so pretty. And the other color was turquoise. And I was like, no, and I've had this blouse maybe about 3 or 4 years now. And then I said, this is really pretty. Then I was going to show you some pictures. And I was like, man, these pictures represent these same colors. I must have liked these colors a long time. So I think I might like the color. Let me make sure the pen is there. But I am definitely a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. But I do like this, what I have on today. And then I looked at this. So let me tell you about going back. Talk about it. Let me just show you this right here. Okay, this girl, can you see her? This woman right here, Georgianne Thomas, age 32 or 33, maybe 33 or 34. Now I look at her and I think about, wow, I wish I had those looks again. But why am I wishing I had those looks again when I got these looks? And this is one of the things I want to talk about. This was fun when I had those. This is still fun with these. Trying to get people to accept it, it's been difficult for me. I have a friend, y'all know I'm friends with L. Cornell Pearson. You hear me talk about B. Wayne McMillan. Those two guys I talk about the most, yes. So they helped me with some of this right here. Now the hardest thing when you get your pictures and look at them is to lament. I don't want you lamenting. I don't want you on the other side of the screen to lament. You had a good time. You look good. Got the same colors on. What was going on with me then? Well, I can tell you some stuff that was going on with me. I look like I'm in a happy state, but I was not. When I look back on this picture, I think about, oh my God, you're so pretty and you had so much going for you, but something else was going on. Something else was very bad going on, you see. So you can look back on all of this, but you can look back and remember some other stuff or some stuff that wasn't good that was happening, you see. And so when you look back, you said, I look good. I sure did. And you put that picture down and you think about what you look like now. Now, my biggest problem has been with all of that. Oh, let me get this one. Here we go again. Lord have mercy. Look at this right here. I think I was maybe a year older. Maybe I was a year older. Look at these colors. Okay, well, that's in 1913. I was 1913 doing all this. I've been 1913 since 1966 started, 1967. So, but anyway, when you look back at your pictures and you say, oh, I was so slim and, oh, my face was so something. And you say, oh, I was so something. And you get all this going on. Let me tell you about these pictures. Enjoy looking at them. Remember what you look like. And remember the memories. And then take these pictures and say, that was nice. You take the pictures. You put them back in the book. I had them over there. Oh, y'all don't know what over there is. I had them over there. And then you put them away and you go on with today. Like what's going on today. Now, for some of you all, that's difficult. Because you want to live with these girls. These girls are gone. These girls, they're gone. Bye-bye. Okay, so you got some girls out there and some guys out there. I have a friend, I think he's so handsome. And I can say, oh, you look so good. And he'll say, I gotta go do something. I gotta go. He can never just say thank you. He always has to tell me what he has to do to make, I need to go exercise more. I need to do something more. He could just never say thank you. You look good, baby. You look good. There's some guys that really Look good. Wait a minute. Wait. Have y'all been on TikTok? His name is Rico Davis. What's he? He's a member of, I can't find it right now. What he's a member of on TikTok, the men with the gray beards. You all been on TikTok to see them fine men? Oh my God. They're just delicious looking. They all got gray beards and gray hair. Whole lot of gray everywhere. Gray everywhere. Fine. Got their clothes on, looking good, strutting their stuff. It's some fine women with gray hair. I got gray hair on here. I'm thinking about, the little bit I got. I'm thinking about, I like Joy Reid. Joy got it all shaved down. Let me see. I think my biggest thing is my I went through a windshield. So I don't want this out. I think that's what it is with me. Is to have that out. But I was thinking about all this to be shaved. I mean, the little bit I got, get it all shaved down. I don't know. But anyway, I like the bangs better. You just have to make your own look. But anyway, it's some fine, I was saying there's some fine women out here with gray hair. I think it's a gray hair, some kind of group, I don't know. But I said all that to say that look good with however you look. You see this right here? You see this? I always say, get you a mirror. Mirror on the wall. I have put everything I can to hold this. I can't do nothing about. You cannot stop the hands of time. You cannot stop the hands of time. Time is marching on. It is going to be 2025 in a minute. I was born in 1942. Okay? God has blessed me to have lived this long. And here I am trying to do everything I can to get that out and get that out and get this out and get that out. And I was like, Georgianne, stop the madness. God has been good to you. 3 cancers? This right here. All the people who are going in the casket with you are in this mirror. They're going in the casket with you. So you need to make sure that the person that's in this mirror right here, is well, that is self-loved, that likes what they see, whatever that is. Do you think I like smiling with no teeth? Do you know how long it took me to decide to get up here with no teeth? How do you think I feel walking around in public and having people judge me with no teeth? You see? How do you think all of us feel walking around with a cane on the days I have a cane, I have to use my cane, and people saying, judging me because I have a cane. Oh, poor thing. I become poor thing then. How do you think that feels? Some of you all out there, I have some people out there that you are struggling with your looks. You're struggling with you constantly. Baby, I worked on this face from 20-something. You see this girl right here? These girls right here? These girls I worked on my face when I looked like this. All right? I've been working on my face a long time to look like this at 82, Friday. My birthday Friday. Anyway, I'm saying to you, all of you out there, and the men too, find that group, start your own group. I don't know who those men, I got a neighbor that's fine and sexy like that with a gray beard. I sent him a note and he's available. I got a whole lot of folk I can introduce him to. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I said all that to say that find your own group. Start your own group. Men who read all the time. Okay? Get a reading group. Get a whatever it is you want to do that's going to make you feel better about you. Because this whole program is about you. It is. It helps me because it helps you. If I'm not helping you, then what am I doing? You see, if it's no benefit, if nothing I'm saying is of value to you, then I don't need to be doing this. You see? So I try to think of things, or not try, no, try is not a good word. I wait for God to tell me what it is we're going to talk about. I've been ready to do this show since about 10 o'clock. But I had 2 or 3 things and it wasn't working with me. I had some Joy Dan stuff. It just wasn't working. And then I got ready to sit down. I had my pen, called a pen, my favorite store, dollar store book, and I had it open up to write down something. I was listening to Myron Golden, and I just started writing this. I wrote A Slice of Life. You Can't Hold Back Time. I thought about my pictures I had over there. I was like, wow. So the bottom line is to celebrate today. Baby, celebrate. Look in the mirror and say, I celebrate you. You said, oh, you got lines, wrinkles, no teeth. Are you okay? Are you able to move around? Do you know how many people wish they could move their hands? Do you know how many people wish they could just even get a wig to put on? How many people wish they could just see out of both eyes? Just, or be able to see. It's so many things we're blessed with. You see? I talk about that all the time. We are so blessed. Do we know how we're blessed? Do you know how you're blessed, baby? So I need you to, we doing this. We 45, 55, and 65. And we look good. What I say? We look good, we feel good, and we smell good. Yes, we do. We look good, we feel good, and we smell good. And we pray to God. We pray, we stay in prayer, we read our Bible. All of that keeps you going. And we celebrate small stuff. I celebrate being able to get my lipstick. I had to go all the way to Alabama to get it. I wear Ruby Woo. Y'all know Ruby Woo. I had to go all the way to Alabama. I didn't have to, but that's normally when I go visit, I pick me up my Ruby Woo because the parking is easier than it is for me to drive all the way to Lenox. And I know, and I ordered it once and it didn't come back Ruby Woo. It came by Ruby Who, I think. I don't know. But anyway, let's celebrate some wins. Baby, what are you celebrating today? Celebrate the win, whatever that win is. I wrote down, celebrate your daily blessings. You know, today is a daily blessing. Celebrate small stuff that makes a difference to you. You know, I celebrate that I actually could get in this. I said I've had it some years. You know, I actually celebrated I could get in it. And have more positive thoughts. All right? It's an albatross. Did you all listen to my other video about an albatross was lifted off America? It's a time to have a little celebration, I think. A time to really get engaged. Right now, all of you across the world, just about, but across the nation for sure. You looking for something to do? I got something for you to do. I need you to go volunteer and get people to get out the vote. Do you know you don't have to go door to door? Because I know you're a certain age, but they will give you, send you a list of telephone numbers, and you call from your cell phone, and you leave a message. I'm calling on behalf of whatever party you in, da 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 da. But baby, get engaged. You could do that from the house. You don't have to go anywhere. And you can call up and say, I want to do phone canvassing. And then, or you can get those postcards they send you. They send you a bunch of postcards. Already has a stamp on it. You don't have to do anything but write a note. This is why I'm voting. Write a little small note with a pen on the back of the card. Then once you get all the cards written up, you wrap them up and you just drop them in the mail, or you give them back to whomever's coordinating that in your hamlet or in your neighborhood. Listen, why don't you do it? Why don't you do that? And then let's talk about outside the United States. You may not be a part of our voting now, but why don't you start a postcard campaign, to children in the hospital, a postcard campaign to people who may need to hear a word, a convalescence home maybe. I'm not sure what they call outside the United States, but you get my point. That's a good idea. Why don't you start, I had you all starting different teas in your neighborhood. I hope you got the tea thing going, or my Great Britain people over there. just have hats. Your hat day. I don't know if you are allowed to wear the hat when the queen isn't wearing the hat, but you got a king now. So, enjoy, do some things to bring people together. I think it's important to be about community. Are you about community? I know my community gets tired of me because I send them emails all the time, or if they want somebody, as one of them say, I start trouble, but I think I start good trouble. You see, because I just think we should try to work to preserve our neighborhoods, whatever that takes. But I just, there's more to do. The past, it was good, but you only got what you got right now. I think in the Bible it talks about you don't see the birds or anybody worried about anything. Birds are birding. I like the way Miles Monroe says that. But God gave us something different, and then that's where the faith comes in. I've never seen anybody hungry, really hungry, that believes. You see, if I had my way, I could start. You could start taking out I believe and put a manifestation on there, put a Bible verse on there, put something good on a card, and give it to the homeless and tell them to read that every day. I'm pretty sure it will make a difference. Then you read it every day, it will make a difference. Reading something every day makes a difference. Don't worry about the past. The past is done. You don't have to worry about the future because you can't control that. What you got is Georgianne right now on a slice of life. That's what you got. And what else do you have? You got a Georgianne who loves you. Is this too pink and white? Oh, it's too late now, isn't it? Let me get my 1913 up here. Okay. Baby, we have work to do in this country. Find something for you to do. Find something to do. You see this flag right here? It means a lot. Find something to do to keep this flag going. Find something to do to keep democracy going. Find something to do, America. Find something to do that is going to keep democracy going. And then while you're doing it, look good, feel good, and smell good. The one thing you do know about me is that I love you. And you can't do anything about it.